Self-improvement trend, here I come. Let's become the girl I always wanted to be. But wait, do I need to be like this?
So, you probably clicked on this video because of the title, because let's be honest, that girl trend is going viral right now, and rightly so. It is such a good trend. It's about self-improvement, it's about motivation, it's about living your best life, it's about a healthy lifestyle and all those things we really appreciate in our own life as well. So why do I want to discuss it critically? Well, my name's Stefanie and I'm from Lifestyle by Stefanie, obviously, and in my past I've been trying to keep up with that girl trend. Although it didn't have that shiny title before that. And just to give you a picture, I was studying in evening school, I was going to work full time, I trained for a marathon, I learned English to live my best dream and study abroad, which all worked out, so that's great. But mentally, that whole pressure about keeping up and being productive all the time that is suggested on social media actually was harmful for me. And it got so bad that I stayed in my apartment for days, not going out and not living my best life, although I was in a situation where I actually could do it. And I felt bad about feeling bad about it, and there are steps that really helped me to get back on track to a healthier self-improvement journey that is consistent, that is just sloping upwards in a steady pace, and it just gets better and better. And there are strategies behind that accumulated and like to share with you guys, so that if you want to better yourself, and I expect you do, because otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on this video, that can actually help you. So take whatever serves you from this video, leave behind what doesn't serve you. I know we're all different, and I really hope that some of these tips are really beneficial to you and can help you transform your life, so that that girl trend is your own trend and you can be the other girl who's living in her own beautiful, unique way. And that is just my goal for you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so first let's talk about the aesthetic side of this trend, which is beautiful. I like going through my feed and seeing like beautiful things, people studying with candles on and beautiful background music, and eating a really delicious looking Korean smoothie. By the way, Korean smoothies never look that good. They taste good, but they don't look that good. But you see my point? We should not feel bad if we do something good for ourselves and it doesn't look like it's straight out of Pinterest. If I study, sometimes I have a candle on, sometimes there are like the books and markers. It's just, everything's just really beautiful. There's background music, and I feel like I'm so productive and this is gonna be fine. And sometimes it's just, everything is just messy, and I get it done because I need to get it done and I want to get it done. And I'm actually proud of myself, and that's the point that I'm making. Be proud of yourself if you do something good for yourself. If you work out and you don't look like, I don't know, some supermodel on a magazine after it, you still worked out, and that is a big win. And that is just the aesthetic side of it. Not everyone looks like social media. I can say that for myself. I have a six-pack. Sometimes. I have beautiful food. Sometimes. It's just everything depending on lighting and filters and just romanticizing your life. And our life is not always like that, and we all know that, although we don't post it. So just be mindful if you see something like that, and if you work on yourself, be proud of everything you do. Okay, now that we have that aside, let's talk about step number 1. Know your why and what. I know we go through social media or through YouTube or wherever, and we see people achieving their goals, looking a certain way, having a vacation at a certain place, etc., etc. But we always forget the journey that they were on, the habits that they showed during their days. And if we want the same results or going to the same places, we have to keep in mind if that's actually us. Like, I usually do this way. I visualize. I try to see myself doing the habits that they do, or I research the habits that they do, or like maybe the money I have to spend to go to a certain place, and then I like try to picture myself doing it or spending that money, or showing certain habits like study habits or exercise habits or cooking habits, maybe if I want to have like really good looking food, and I see if that's really me, if I want to spend my precious time during my day executing those habits, and if it's worth to me. And if I say yes, it is worth it, I want it, then I go further and I take an action plan. And I actually got this from Matt Devella, and he called it the 2-day rule. So if you want to build a new habit, let's say you want to exercise more or take a cold shower or whatever, you do that for 21 days. Why 21 days? Because you all know this, it takes 21 days to build a new habit. And when you commit to 21 days, you actually go through that, because at some point if you do something new, your brain will try to talk you out of it. This is uncomfortable. Why not do it tomorrow? This is not you, etc., etc. And it's important to listen to yourself, but in the first 21 days, you should try to commit to what you personally, like yourself, wanted to do, and not what your old habits tell you to do. And the 2-day rule is essentially, you can make it a 2 or 3-day rule out of it, that you're allowed to miss 1 day to get the pressure off, to stay consistent, but you should never miss 2 days or 3 days, depending on what you set out for yourself, in a row. And this way you can be really consistent. And after 21 days, you can see if you like yourself, if you like your daily routine with that or not. And that has really helped me to become more productive and keep up with my personal goals and habits for quite some time now. Number 2, mindful motivation. What does this mean? That means if you have people you follow on social media that don't give you inspiration, motivation or value, or like any benefit during your day and just make you feel bad, it is time to unfollow them. Every content creator, I'm pretty sure of this, their goal is only to add value to people's lives. And if some content isn't for you or doesn't make you feel good about yourself, it's time to let go of that and unfollow. Nobody is helped if you follow people who make you feel bad. And I know sometimes it's hard to see who's not serving you, so becoming mindful of it and actually like really seeing something and thinking, okay, is this beneficial to me? Does this feel good? Does this feel inspiring right now or not? And then make the decision to unfollow people. And if you say, no, this is giving me a benefit in my life, keep it. But for me personally, I really learned that when I'm mindful with what I'm consuming, who I'm with, where I spent my time, etc., and if I really like see what is helping me or helping me not, it actually changed my life. So I would just want to give that tip to you guys. Take with it and do with it whatever you find beneficial for you as well. Number 3, progress, not perfection. So your perception is your reality. And I know this sounds really cheesy maybe for some, but if you, at the end of your day or in the morning when you reflect on your previous day, concentrate on just like 1% that went good, and the next day you will see 2%, and the next day you will see 4%. It's very accumulative, because as soon as we concentrate on the good things in our life, we will see more good things come into our life. And if you start to concentrate on some days maybe on the 99% that went badly, you will see more of that. And if you get mindful with this concept that your perception is your reality, and you understand that if you focus on the little things, like the little good things that happen to you, that it's just like getting more and more, you will actually see very rapidly that your life will transform in a very positive direction. And I personally do it with a gratitude journal. I know journaling is not for everyone, but it actually has really helped me, so I'm just going to share this. You can just do it in your mind, but I like to like write it down, to write down what I really appreciated about my day or about like the previous day, if I do it in the morning, and just like write down everything I'm grateful for. And you will see, even if you have a hard time in the beginning, as you practice it more and more and it becomes a habit, you will see so many things you can be grateful for, and it just gives you like your day such a nice aspect to it. Like it just fills you with so much positivity that you will see more of that positivity, because perception is reality. So if that is my little spiritual saying of the day, keep that in mind. It is actually like really helpful. And number 4, small wins and big smiles. You guys, I know this sounds really cheesy as well, and it's a little bit like the previous step, but it's not in a way, because what I mean with that is if you did something good for yourself or for someone else, and you, I don't know, you just like did a little bit good, like you did a self-care routine, you took care of your skin, or you took a bath for yourself, or you started reading a new book or whatever, you just be happy for yourself. You look in the mirror and say, good job. And that is not an egocentric thing to do, because when you start to celebrate yourself, you actually like, you fill yourself up with so much positivity that at some point you like spill it over and it will shine to others as well. And that is the beautiful thing about this. It's not egocentric. It really isn't, because you really will spread that to the world. And I know I just repeated myself, but that's how serious I am with this. Small wins, big smiles. Remember this. Okay, little recap. Number 1, know why and what. Number 2, mindful motivation. Number 3, progress not perfection. And number 4, small wins, big smiles. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is the end. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found anything valuable in it and inspiration. Make sure to only use what serves you, and maybe adjust it a little bit so it fits your lifestyle and your life, so you can improve in a steady pace as well. And if I missed something, please make sure to let us all know in the comments so we can have a chat about it, to share more tips, and everyone has some benefits from that. And subscribe if you want to see more of me. No, not of me. I will post around the topics of workouts, fitness, food and nutrition, as well as this topic right now, mindfulness and self-improvement. And that was the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one if you like. Bye!